There are some fragrances that are just love at first sniff. I remember going to the mall specifically to buy a fragrance, and one of those perfume ladies that you always find at the counter walked up to me and said, "Hey, have you ever smelled L'homme by YSL?" I was like, "No, I haven't smelled that one." And as soon as I smelled it, I was like, "Well, I'm not buying what I came for. I'm buying that one." And this is probably my second bottle of this, and this is everything you need to know in 5 pulse points. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. This is episode 19, 20, and today I'm talking about one of my all-time favorite fragrances. To me, one of the best fragrances, modern fragrances released. YSL's L'homme. Let's dig into the review. Post point number 1 may be a bit controversial, but this is probably the best introduction in the game. I don't think I've ever smelled the fragrance and loved it this much right off the sprayer. Right off the atomizer, I was like, yep, I'm buying it. I've been looking for something to replace this. Something with better quality, something that's longer lasting, something that's going to project more, and I can't find it. This is absolutely gorgeous when you first spray it, and I hadn't found anything that opens like this. This is not my favorite. This is not the best smelling fragrance I've smelled, but that introduction is absolutely gorgeous. Point number 2, I think the violet leaf in this is, to me, the all-star note. I think it makes the fragrance. I think it blends very well with the ginger in this. People always talk about this apple pie-like vibe from the spices and the ginger. To me, what jumps off my skin and what makes this a winner is that violet leaf. It's very subtle, but it mixes with, I want to say it's a tonka bean in the base that makes this sweet. It mixes with that tonka bean, and it's a sweet violet in there that just makes the fragrance for me. Post point number 3. Now, if you're looking to buy this, if you don't own it, if you're not one of the 2 million people that already own this or know anything about this, this is one of those signature scents. It's one of those scents you can wear year round. It's going to be appropriate for every occasion you can think of, whether it's casual or upscale. It's just a great all-around fragrance. If you just had one bottle, this would be a candidate for just that one bottle. In my opinion. Point number 4, compliments. People care about compliments, and this is another reason that you would buy this. Is you're going to get compliments out the wazoo. Everybody's going to like this. I haven't gotten any bad comments from wearing this one. The wife smelled me when I first sprayed on, and she said it could be a little strong. And if you know anything about L'homme, you're probably smiling right now because L'homme is not strong. It has been reformulated. That would be the only caution that I would have, is I haven't smelled any of the later releases of this. My bottle is probably from 2010 through 2000. This one is probably from 2010, 2011. What I'll do is I'll check the code on the bottom. I'll let you know how old that one is. But yeah, it's been reformulated, so I don't know if the chemistry has changed, or I don't know if the performance have changed, any notes or anything like that have switched out. But I hear online people really complaining about the performance on it. For me, it's not. It was never a beast performer, but it would last me most of the day. One of the reasons I kind of went out looking for something like this that was in the niche realm is because I didn't get a full day's work out of it, and evidently it's gotten worse. So that would be the only caution. Post point number 5. This bottle is, if you can see it, it's clear. I had 2 fragrances in my entire collection that have changed over time and lost some of their oomph, mostly in the top. They're not as well rounded and crisp. Have both been in very clear bottles, and this is one of the ones. It still smells like L'homme. It still has that apple pie type vibe, but the citruses at the top are not nearly as bright as they were when I first bought the bottle. Now when I spray this, the citruses they dissipate and leave like really early. So if you buy this, go ahead and use it. Don't be like me and wait 10 years down the line and try to still use it. So it's still a beautiful fragrance, but I would caution anybody buying it, sitting on it, and not wearing it. I have a ton of fragrances. Most of them, a lot of them, especially, I mean, there's some that have been with me almost 2 decades that still smell good. And this is one of the few that I don't know. I don't know if it's the clear bottle light. I guess that's a fragrance 101. Light and heat aren't your friends when it comes to fragrances. They will make them turn pretty quick. And I think this may have been, I don't know if it's the lights in the closet. I always keep my fragrances in the closet. For a very short period of time, I kept them in the bathroom. And that's no bueno. That wasn't good on my Sean John. My Sean John smelled like pickle juice after a while. I'm rambling. L'homme is a modern masterpiece. I don't care where you are in your fragrance journey, whether you're just wanting 1 or 2 bottles to smell nice, or you're a collector. I think you have to have this in your collection. It's that good. Let me know what you think about L'homme in the comments, and I will see you in episode 21. Peace. Smelled like pickle juice after a while.